God says, I order you to open this message right now. This will happen in your house tonight. God is trying to alert you by begging you for just 2 seconds. Open this message immediately. Listen to me closely. Something is about to move in your house tonight. This is not just another ordinary day. This is not just another moment. This is a divine interruption. I am stepping into your space with power that cannot be ignored. I am calling out to you, not with a whisper, but with a cry from heaven that shakes walls and breaks chains. Do not scroll past this. Do not turn away. If you do, you may walk right past the breakthrough I have already sent your way. I need you to hear this and hold it tightly. The moment you are reading this is not a coincidence. It is a divine setup. Comment, Amen, if you feel me reaching you now. I am not speaking through thunder today. I am not calling through storms or fire. I am speaking right here, through this moment, to you, the one who has been crying quietly, you, the one who hides the pain behind a tired smile. You have asked me if I still see you. You have begged in the dark, God, do you even care? And here I am now telling you, yes, I see everything, every tear on your pillow, every battle in your heart, every fear about tomorrow, and I am stepping in tonight. If this reached you at this very moment, it is because something is going to shift tonight in your home. This is not empty talk. This is not dramatic nonsense. This is my voice pulling at your soul, warning you with urgency. Heaven is about to touch your home, not just with peace but with power, not just with comfort but with change. I am not asking for hours of your time. I am asking for your heart, just for a moment, to receive what I have prepared. There is a protection forming around your family. There is a spiritual shield being placed where fear has crept in. Comment 1111 if you believe me when I say, I am moving in your house tonight. Like this video, if you have ever cried and no one saw but me, I saw it. I was there. There are things going on behind the scenes of your life that you do not see yet, but I see it all. I have heard the conversations in secret. I have seen the closed doors. I have seen the plans others made without including you. But I tell you, the door they shut on you is the one I will open wider. The rejection they handed you is the redirection I am using. You are not alone in this. I am walking through the hallways of your home. I am standing near the rooms where anxiety has tried to live. I am declaring peace where fear has made its bed. You have been holding back tears for too long. You have stayed quiet in rooms where your voice should have mattered. But I have not been quiet. I have not been distant. I have been near. I have been collecting your silent prayers like precious jewels. Nothing you've whispered in pain has been ignored. You will see me show up. Not tomorrow. Tonight. You don't need to see thunder to know that I am real. You don't need to feel chills or signs in the sky. My presence is coming through the stillness. My power is moving in unseen ways. Some of you will feel an atmosphere shift in your house tonight. Some will dream dreams that are not random. They are answers. Some will feel a sudden peace that makes no sense. That's me. That's my proof. You have fought for too long alone. You have carried weights that weren't yours to carry. But I say enough. I am lifting burdens tonight. I am canceling every spirit that has tried to camp out in your home. Depression will not win, anxiety will not rule, doubt will not stay. I have sent angels to war on your behalf, and they are standing watch even now. Don't mistake silence for absence. Don't confuse waiting for abandonment. I have been preparing you. I have been strengthening your spirit. Every tear, every unanswered prayer, every sleepless night, it has not been for nothing. You are walking into a shift. You are stepping into something holy. And it starts in your house tonight. I need you to hear me. You've been overlooked by people, but you've never been overlooked by me. They may have stopped checking on you, but I never stopped watching over you. I know the details. I know the moments you broke down in the bathroom. I know the nights you couldn't sleep because the weight was too heavy. I've carried you when you couldn't carry yourself, and I am not done. My child, listen. I am restoring what was stolen. I am healing what was broken. I am softening what was hardened. I am bringing back what you thought you'd never see again. I am speaking into the emptiness, and life is forming. I am whispering into the chaos, and peace is rising. I am stepping into your house tonight, and nothing will stay the same. Every step you've taken in pain, I have marked it. Every night you spent wondering why I didn't answer, I was gathering every tear, planning every breakthrough, and holding you together when you didn't even realize it. You have reached a turning point. This isn't just another season. This is the one where I show you why the last one was so hard. This is where the pain you carried becomes the oil that pours over your future. The house that has held your anxiety, your heartbreak, your doubts, it is about to become the house of peace, joy, and miracles. Yes, that same house, that same room where you cried, that same space where you whispered, "God, please help me." That very place is where I'm about to show up. Comment 222 if you trust what I am speaking over your life right now. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I know what they said about you. I know how they judged your silence, how they laughed at your battles, how they dismissed your growth. But I also know what I planted in you. I didn't place that strength in you for no reason. I didn't pull you through the fire just to leave you at the edge of your blessing. I didn't allow the storm to come without already planning your safe landing. Everything has been accounted for. I see it all. And I will not let the enemy win this round. Tonight, as you lay your head down, something will begin to shift. You may not hear thunder, but you will feel me. You may not see angels, but they will surround you. Your sleep will not be tormented. Your rest will not be stolen. I will breathe peace into your room. I will silence the voices that have tried to torment your thoughts. I will guard the door to your home. Nothing sent to harm you will pass through. You've carried burdens that were never meant to be yours. You've tried to fix everything for everyone while breaking quietly inside. But now I say, release it. Put it down. You are not their savior. You are not meant to carry it all. That's my job. Let me be the one to fight for you. Let me be the one to carry what's too heavy. You were never meant to do this alone. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of your return. You will return to peace. You will return to joy. You will return to strength. What left your house in pieces will not leave you broken forever. I am the God who rebuilds. I am the God who restores. I am the one who speaks to dead things and brings them back to life. And I am walking through your house tonight with that same resurrection power. You've looked at others and wondered why their lives seem easier. You've questioned if I forgot to bless you. But you need to know this: what I am building for you cannot be rushed. The blessing I am preparing is not temporary. I'm not interested in surface-level miracles. I'm working deep. I'm healing roots. I'm repairing what the enemy thought he destroyed completely. And when I'm done, the people who saw you break will witness your restoration. I have seen the tears no one else saw. I was in the room when you were trying to be strong for others while you were falling apart on the inside. And I need you to know, I was there every second. I held your hand through it even when you didn't feel it. I kept you breathing when you didn't think you could. That strength wasn't your own, that was me. You may have thought the silence meant I was done with you. You may have believed that the closed doors meant rejection, but they were protection. I didn't let you in because I knew what was behind those doors. I didn't answer yet because the answer wasn't ready. But now, something is shifting, something is being released, and it's happening faster than you expected. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not behind. You are not abandoned. You are loved. You are chosen. You are covered. You are protected. You are part of something far greater than what you can see right now. I am not just preparing something for you. I am preparing you for something. There's a reason the attacks felt heavier recently. There's a reason the emotional weight got worse right before this moment, because the enemy knew something was coming. He always tries to distract you before the blessing shows up. He always tries to break you before the breakthrough. But what he didn't count on was how much you've grown. What he didn't expect was how, even in silence, your spirit was still listening for me, and here I am, showing you that I never left. You are not standing on the edge of disaster. You're standing on the edge of destiny. This is not your end. This is your confirmation. I am speaking now because it's time. It's time for the fear to break. It's time for the doubt to leave. It's time for you to see that I was faithful all along. I will show up tonight. Not with empty signs or soft emotions, but with real change. Some of you will hear news tomorrow that confirms this. Some of you will feel peace so deep it will make no sense. Some of you will sleep without interruption for the first time in weeks. That's me. I'm letting you know I'm real, that I'm close, that I'm working. Your name has been spoken in places you haven't entered yet. Your presence has been requested in rooms I'm preparing. Your gift is being stirred again. Your purpose is coming back to life. I am removing the clouds. I am clearing the noise. You will see me clearly, and you will walk in what I promised, the kind that silences every lie whispered to you in the dark. You've been trying to be strong for everyone around you, and I've seen it. But tonight, I am being strong for you. You don't have to keep pretending you're okay when you're not. You don't have to hide your pain from me. I already know. And I'm stepping into your home, your room, your situation right now. Comment 555 if you're ready to receive what I'm sending your way. I'm not asking you to fix everything. I'm asking you to trust me. I'm not waiting for you to have it all together before I move. I'm moving in your weakness. I'm moving in your confusion. I'm moving even while you're doubting. Yes, even now, while you're reading this with a heavy heart, I am wrapping you in my presence. You are not too broken to be blessed. You are not too far gone to be pulled back. I specialize in the impossible. I speak to what no one else sees. I restore what others walk away from. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been through enough battles to crush most people. You've walked through pain that should have left you bitter. But I see your heart. I know you've kept trying. I know you've been fighting to stay kind, to stay soft, to still believe. And I honor that. I bless that. That quiet faith you've carried through your storms has reached my heart. And tonight, I'm moving because of that faith. You've been asking me, why has it been so long? You've cried, God, I'm tired of being strong. And I tell you now, I heard you. I've been listening when you thought your prayers bounced off the ceiling. Every word reached me. I've stored them. I've answered in ways you didn't even realize. That missed call, that closed door, that delayed opportunity, it was all me protecting you from what you couldn't see. You've questioned my timing. That's okay. You've asked if I still care. I'm not angry at your doubt. I understand your pain. But I need you to understand this. I've never left. I've walked with you every step, even when you couldn't feel me. And I've been waiting for this moment to tell you, it's time. It's time to break through. It's time to come out of the heaviness. It's time for your home to be filled with my peace again. Comment 1212 if you're expecting God to do something you can't explain. Tonight, something spiritual is happening. While you're reading these words, angels are standing guard. While you're sitting there wondering if this is really for you, I'm already moving in the spirit realm on your behalf. You are not fighting this battle alone. You never were. There's a protection around you that no human eye can see. There are prayers from generations before you being answered in your life right now. You've been carrying things that didn't belong to you, the weight of others' choices, the pressure of being strong for everyone else, the silent fear that somehow it's always your job to hold it together. But now, I'm releasing you from that pressure. You're not responsible for saving everyone. You're not responsible for keeping everything perfect. Let me be your rescue. Let me step in and show you how much I've already taken care of. This house you live in, it's about to be a house of miracles, not because of something you earn, but because of who I am. I am the God who turns weeping into dancing. I am the God who turns fear into faith. I am the God who walks into broken places and breathes life. You don't have to understand how. Just believe that I will. Don't underestimate what I'm doing just because it's quiet. Don't overlook the power of a whisper from heaven. I've calmed storms with one word. I've healed hearts with one touch. And tonight, I'm walking through your home, doing both. I'm calming the chaos you've been hiding. I'm healing the wounds you've been too tired to talk about. I'm filling the empty spaces with my spirit. There's a shift happening. What seemed like a delay was actually a setup. What looked like rejection was really redirection. I've been clearing out what couldn't stay so that I could bring in what was meant for you. This is not just about blessings, this is about alignment. You're stepping into something that's been prepared just for you. And nothing, no person, no mistake, no fear can stop what I have ordained. You thought the enemy had the upper hand. You thought your family would stay divided. You thought your finances would never recover. But I am bigger than every problem. I am stronger than every storm. I am more faithful than every fear. And I will not let the enemy write the end of your story. I will not let darkness steal what I promised. Your home belongs to me. Your heart belongs to me. And I will not let you be destroyed. There is healing coming to your house. Physical healing, emotional healing, spiritual healing. I am breaking generational curses. I am releasing favor that others will not understand. People will ask, how did this happen so fast? And you will say, God, because it will be that obvious. It won't be your doing. It will be mine, all mine. I am not blessing you because you are perfect. I am blessing you because you are mine. I know you've been tired. I know you felt stretched beyond your limits. But that was never punishment. That was preparation. You had to go deeper so I could build stronger. You had to lose some things so I could make room. You had to let go of people who couldn't go with you to the next level. And yes, it hurt. But look at you, still standing, still reading, still believing. That faith is what's unlocking heaven tonight. Even your detours are being used. Even your brokenness is being woven into something beautiful. I do not make mistakes, and I did not make a mistake when I chose you. You may have doubted yourself. Others may have doubted you, but I never did. Comment 777 if you know God still has a plan for you. When I formed you, I already knew everything you'd face. I already saw the heartbreak. I saw the betrayal. I saw the late nights, the arguments, the breakdowns. I saw it all, and I still said, yes. I still called you. I still placed purpose inside of you. I still destined you for favor. And now, that favor is about to show up in your home. This is not something you have to chase. This is something I am bringing directly to your door. I don't need your house to be perfect. I just need your heart to be open. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've been tired of pretending, tired of forcing a smile, tired of saying you're okay when you're barely making it. And I say to you now, come as you are, bring me your mess, bring me the pieces, bring me the questions and the anger and the fear. I can handle all of it. I am not afraid of your pain. I am not ashamed of your past. I already saw it, and I still love you completely. Nothing can change that. Tonight, while others sleep unaware, I am covering your home. I am walking through every hallway. I am standing beside every bed. I am speaking peace into the corners of your home where stress has settled. I am shutting the doors fear tried to open. I am posting angels at your windows. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, not tonight, not ever. This house is under my protection, and where I dwell, darkness must leave. You may not feel strong, but you don't have to be. My strength is perfect in your weakness. That's when I do my best work, when you let go and trust me. When you stop striving and just receive. I'm not asking you to perform. I'm asking you to surrender. You don't need a plan. You need presence. My presence. And I am here, right now, in your room, in your heart, in this moment. Comment 999 if you believe God is already in your situation. I see the prayers you stopped praying, the dreams you buried, the things you told yourself to forget because they hurt too much to hope for. I see them, and I am reviving them. The enemy told you it was over. He whispered that nothing would change. But I'm rewriting the story. What was lost will be returned. What was broken will be made whole. What was delayed will be released. I am the God who restores in full. People may not understand your journey. They may not see how far you've come, but I see every mile. I've walked it with you. I've celebrated your quiet victories. I've held you through your silent defeats. And I have never once stopped believing in what I placed inside you. Even when you wanted to give up, I was still holding your promise in my hand, protecting it until you were ready. Your waiting has not been wasted. Your tears have not been ignored. Your prayers have not been forgotten. Heaven has been preparing a release, and the time has come. What you couldn't force into place is about to fall into place. What you tried to make happen on your own is now going to flow from my hand. I'm turning struggle into testimony. I'm turning sorrow into strength. And it begins now. You've carried burdens for so long that you've started to think it's just your normal. But I never meant for you to live exhausted. I never intended for you to just survive. I created you to walk in joy. I designed you to rest in me. The peace I give is not surface level. It doesn't depend on circumstances. It's deep, it's steady, and it's yours. Tonight, I'm giving you a taste of that peace. As you lie down tonight, I want you to say these words: God, I trust you to take what I can't carry. That is the moment you let go. That is the moment I move. Your trust is the door that opens up everything I've prepared. I've waited for this. I've waited for you to finally see that you were never meant to carry it alone. Let me take it now. I know what's been keeping you up at night. I know what your mind runs through 1,000 times while everyone else sleeps. The worries, the regrets, the what-ifs. But I'm silencing that noise tonight. I'm speaking truth over every lie. You are not a failure. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are right where you're supposed to be for such a time as this. You may not have seen the fruit yet, but the seeds have been growing. You may not have the evidence in your hands, but the process has already started. Just because it hasn't shown up doesn't mean I'm not working. A farmer doesn't stop watering the ground just because he can't see the crop yet. Don't stop praying. Don't stop believing. You're closer than you think. They said you'd never make it. They said you'd fall apart, but you didn't. You bent, but you didn't break. You cried, but you didn't quit. That strength came from me, and now I'm about to reward it. I'm about to show the world what happens when someone refuses to give up on me, even when it hurts, even when it's dark, even when it's lonely. I honor faith like that. You've got something inside of you the world hasn't seen yet. You've got purpose waiting to be unlocked. And I'm about to do it. Not because you earned it, but because I promised it. I made a covenant with you, and I do not break my word. My promises are yes and amen, and the time to fulfill them is now. You don't need to fear what's ahead. I've already gone before you. You don't need to keep looking over your shoulder. I've already taken care of your past. What's coming is greater than what's been. What's next is better than what you thought you missed. You haven't lost anything that I cannot restore, and you haven't missed anything that I still won't bring around. I did not place breath in your lungs for you to live under guilt and fear. I died to break that off of you. I suffered so you could be free, and I am declaring tonight that freedom has come to your house. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. Comment 1010 if you are ready for God to break chains in your life tonight. You've apologized for too much. You've questioned your worth because of people who couldn't see your value. But I never saw you as a mistake. You were never too much. You were never not enough. You are mine, and nothing you've done has changed that. I'm not afraid of your story. I'm not shocked by your scars. I see them, and I still call you chosen. I still call you loved, and I still have plans for you. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. Tonight is not just a reminder, it's a moment of decision. It's me coming close and asking you to let go of what's been killing your joy. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. I'm asking for the chance to carry what's been too heavy. The chance to hold you when you finally admit you're tired. I'm standing at the door, not to judge you, but to rescue you. All I need is your yes. Just a whisper, just a little trust. You keep wondering why certain things haven't worked, why some people drifted, why some doors slammed shut. But it's because I removed what would have destroyed you. You don't see it yet, but I was saving you. I was protecting the calling you still don't fully understand. I said no to their plans because I had something greater in store. Don't grieve the things I had to take. Celebrate the space I'm making for what's coming next. I have seen you serve others even when your own soul was empty. I've watched you love people who didn't love you back. I saw how you stood quietly, letting others speak over you, walk over you, forget you, but not anymore. I am lifting you. I am calling you forward. I am placing my hand on your life in a new way. What you poured into others, I will now pour into you. What you gave away in silence, I will return in public. Your time of being hidden is coming to an end. Comment 1515 if you're ready for what God is about to release into your life. I've already made the way. I've already lined up what you need. The help is coming. The provision is already on its way. The healing is not waiting. The answers are not far. I have not forgotten one thing you prayed in desperation. I have not overlooked your cries. You thought I was distant because you didn't see change. But the change was already taking place. I was changing your spirit first. I was strengthening your core. Because the blessing I'm giving you requires a strong foundation. You're not weak. You're being rebuilt. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. The walls that felt like they were closing in were actually me closing out the enemy. I've sealed your house. I've marked it with my presence, and I am putting peace in the place where panic used to live. Tonight, you will rest, not just sleep, but rest. Deep, holy rest. The kind you forgot was even possible. There is a purpose for the pain. I'm not saying it didn't hurt. I'm not ignoring the weight of what you carried. I'm telling you that it's not wasted. Every tear is turning into testimony. Every heartbreak is becoming holy ground. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being shaped into something more powerful than you've ever been. You are being made whole, not patched, not held together by effort, but healed completely. I know the enemy tried to make you believe that this was the end of the road, that things would never get better, that the cycle would never break. But tonight, I say this to you, the cycle ends here. The same fear will not pass to your children. The same sadness will not follow you into your future. The same weight that crushed your spirit will not go with you another day. I am cutting it off. I am breaking the chains. I am declaring freedom over your household. What was normal in your life, anxiety, loss, lack of peace, it's being replaced. I'm setting a new standard. The atmosphere is shifting. People will walk into your home and feel my presence. Your house will be a place of safety, a place of joy, a place of healing. It won't just be where you live, it will be where I dwell. My spirit will rest there. And when I rest somewhere, no evil can remain. There is a turning in the spirit. Even now you feel it. Something is stirring in your heart. A sense of, I needed this. That's me confirming this word in your soul. I'm not just speaking through words, you're feeling my nearness. That weight that's lifting, that calm starting to settle in your chest, that's me. I'm proving to you that I still move, that I still speak, that I still choose the broken and weary. The door you've been praying for is opening, slowly at first, then all at once. It's going to make sense why it took so long. You'll look back and see how I was protecting you from rushing into something too soon. I was saving you from building your future on shaky ground. Now, I've cleared the way. I've prepared the hearts. I've opened the path. Walk forward with confidence. It's time. You'll laugh again. Not the forced smile, not the empty laugh, but real joy. I'm restoring your spirit. I'm bringing beauty from the ashes. I'm making your heart light again. You've carried sorrow too long. You've kept it quiet for the sake of others. But I'm reaching in now and pulling it out. You don't have to live with that pain anymore. I am healing you from the inside out. You've waited for the right moment, for the right sign, for something to tell you it's safe to hope again. This is that moment. This is that sign. This is me saying it's safe now. You can dream again. You can believe again. You can trust me again. I'm not just going to meet your expectations. I'm going to exceed them. You've seen me as a helper, but now you'll see me as your father. And I will not fail you. The pressure wasn't to harm you, it was to draw out what's been hidden deep inside your spirit. You are not weak for feeling weary. You are not broken for crying out. You are human. But I am God, and I am here. Comment 1717 if you know He's still shaping something in you. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The oil I'm drawing out of you through all this pain will bless more people than you can imagine. That heartbreak you didn't deserve, it's going to become someone else's healing when they hear your story. That loss that almost shattered you, it's going to become the very place where I show my resurrection power. You've prayed for purpose, you've asked me to use you. And now I'm answering not through the easy moments, but through the things you thought would break you. You are being trusted with more than you know. That's why the battle has felt so intense. That's why the enemy has been working overtime to discourage you, distract you, and wear you down. He's afraid of what's on your life. He's terrified of the anointing that's about to be unlocked. You don't see all of it yet, but I do. I see the calling. I see the destiny. I see the spiritual authority rising in you, and I will not let your story end in defeat. I am speaking peace into the places you thought would never calm down. I'm quieting storms you've been battling for years, and I am doing it in your house starting tonight. The air will feel different. The silence will no longer be heavy. The rooms that once echoed with arguments, loneliness, or fear will be filled with my presence. You won't need to do anything special, just invite me in. Let me in fully, not just on Sundays, not just when it hurts, but every day. Comment Amen if you're opening your heart and home to His presence right now. I see what you lost, the job, the friend, the hope, the version of yourself you used to recognize. I saw how much it hurt you to let it go, but let me tell you this, what I have ahead of you is greater than anything you left behind. What I will restore in your life will make sense of every unanswered question. What I will place in your hands will be so full of peace that you'll stop missing what was. You've asked me to move, and now I am. Not just in theory, not just in words, in power. You will begin to notice things changing. The people who drained your spirit will lose access to your peace. The habits that once held you will lose their grip. The thoughts that used to spiral will grow quiet. That's not coincidence. That's me stepping in. That's me drawing a line. What you tolerated before, you won't carry anymore. I'm setting new boundaries for your soul. You've allowed certain things to stay because you were afraid of losing people, of disappointing them, of being alone. But I'd rather you walk alone for a short time in my presence than stay surrounded by people who keep you out of alignment with me. This season is about alignment, not popularity. It's about presence, not approval. I'm pruning what needs to go, even if it hurts, because I'm making space for what's holy. I am breathing new strength into you now, not just to survive, but to rise, to stand, to lead. You are more than the pain you've been through. You are more than the labels they gave you. You are more than the failure that still echoes in your memory. I don't see you as a mistake. I see you as redeemed. I see you as chosen. I see you as mine, and no one can snatch you from my hand. You are entering a season of restoration. What was lost will return in ways you didn't expect. What was broken will be restored beyond what you thought possible. This isn't the end, it's the rebuilding. And when I rebuild, I don't use weak material. I build with grace, with truth, with peace, with patience. And I build with love so deep, it rewrites your identity. Don't rush this. Don't try to figure it all out right now. Let me work. Let me surprise you. You've been trying to hold it all together, but now is the time to let go. Trust doesn't mean knowing every step. Trust means taking my hand even when the path ahead is unclear. You don't need to see the destination to walk with me. Just take the next step. I'm already there. You've worried about being behind. You've compared your life to others. You've scrolled through their blessings, wondering why yours haven't come yet. But my timing isn't delayed, it's divine. What's coming to you is not a copy of what others have. It's custom built for you. What I'm doing in your life cannot be duplicated. It's not late, it's right on time. You thought I'd forgotten you, but I've been building something sacred. I had to separate you from the noise so you could hear my voice. I had to let some people walk away so I could walk in closer. I had to allow some seasons to end so something eternal could begin. Not everything that ends is a loss. Some things are a beginning in disguise. I've never stopped fighting for you. I've never stopped speaking over your life. Even when you didn't feel worthy, I was still calling your name. Even when you gave up on yourself, I didn't give up on you. That's who I am. I don't abandon. I don't walk away. I pursue. I protect. I restore. And I'm doing it again for you now. This is your moment. Not because you earned it, but because I promised it. Because you were faithful in your breaking. Because you didn't walk away when it would have been easier. Because you whispered prayers through clenched teeth. I saw all of it. And I've chosen now this moment, this night, to let you know. I've come to your house, but you didn't. And because you didn't, I'm stepping in tonight with something different. I'm not just giving you a moment of peace, I'm giving you a new season. Comment 222 if you're ready to walk into a new season with God beside you. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The enemy came hard because he saw what was coming. He saw the anointing on your life before you did. He knew if he couldn't destroy you, maybe he could distract you. If he couldn't stop you, maybe he could wear you down. But none of it worked. You're still here. You're still standing. And not only that, you're still reaching for me. Even in your weakness, even in your tiredness, you are still mine. That's why tonight is different. Because your faith didn't die. It survived the storm. This house you live in, it's more than walls and windows. It's where I've watched you grow. It's where I've seen your hidden battles and your silent victories. And I am blessing this house, not just physically but spiritually. I am putting my name on it. I am covering the doors, the walls, the rooms, and the people in it. Nothing sent to destroy you will cross that line. I am setting a hedge of protection that no force of darkness can break through. I've seen how you've struggled to believe that good things are still ahead. I've seen how disappointment has made it hard to dream. But I want you to know this: what's ahead is not just good, it's better than what you've seen before. I'm not recycling old blessings. I'm doing something brand new. You won't have to force it. You won't have to beg for it. It will flow. It will find you, because I've already written it into your story. Comment 333 to declare that you believe his plans are still good. I know what they said about you. I know how they misunderstood your heart. I know how they twisted your silence and mocked your struggle. But I also know who you are. I know the purity in your intentions, the quiet strength in your spirit, and the fire that has never gone out. You were never meant to fit into their boxes. You were never meant to be accepted by the crowd. I set you apart, and being set apart has always come with a cost. But now, that cost turns into glory. The people who walked away from you will witness what I'm doing in you. Not to shame them, but to reveal me. I will get the glory through your story. I will turn your private pain into public victory. They may not have stayed, but I did. And I'm not just staying, I'm building. I'm creating a testimony in your life that will shift generations. You keep thinking you have to do more, be more, earn more, prove yourself. But I never asked you for any of that. I only asked for your heart. I only asked for your surrender. I'm not counting your flaws. I'm looking at your faith. That small, flickering flame that's still burning inside you. It's enough. It's more than enough for me to move. You're not the same person you were 6 months ago. You've grown, quietly, strongly. And that growth was painful, but it was holy. You learned to let go. You learned to wait. You learned to trust. And even though you didn't feel progress, your roots were growing deeper. Now it's time to see the fruit. I'm not just restoring what was lost. I'm multiplying what's left. I am not just healing your heart. I am strengthening your voice. There's something in you the world needs to hear. That testimony, that resilience, that grace you carry, it's not just for you. It's going to set others free. Your pain has a purpose, and that purpose is about to unfold. Your words are about to carry weight, not because you're perfect, but because you've walked through fire and come out refined. I've watched you wrestle with doubt. I've seen the nights you questioned if I was even real. I've heard the prayers that started with, "God, are you even listening?" And the answer is yes. I heard every word, even the angry ones, even the hopeless ones. I'm not offended by your honesty. I love you too deeply to walk away when you're hurting. I came closer. I stayed right beside you when you thought you were alone. Let me be the one who restores your belief. Let me show you what happens when you trust again. I'm not asking you to fake strength. I'm asking you to rest in mine. There is no pressure in my presence. There is only peace, and that peace is coming into your home like a river tonight. It will quiet the noise, it will calm the storm, it will wash over your soul in ways you haven't felt in years. Some of you will feel something shift tonight, almost like the room changes. Others will sleep deeply for the first time in months. Some will wake up tomorrow and feel light again. That's me. That's how I move. Subtle but strong, gentle but undeniable. I don't need a crowd to change your life. I just need your heart. You've seen doors close. You've watched people leave. You've felt the sting of delay. But what if I told you that none of it was a step back? What if I told you it was a setup for what's next? I was protecting you. I was positioning you. I was pruning the things that couldn't stay. And now, I'm preparing to pour out what you've been waiting for, not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am faithful, even when you're not. I am constant. Even when you doubt, I am strong. Even when you're weak, and I am yours, always. From the day you were formed until this very moment, I have had my eyes on you. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not fear, not shame, not failure, not silence. Nothing. You're mine. I saw the nights you cried into your pillow and wiped your face before anyone could notice. I saw the moments when you smiled for others but felt empty on the inside. And I want you to know this. None of that was wasted. None of that was ignored. Every moment of your pain has been held in my hands. Comment, Amen, if you know that even your silent pain matters to God. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've been carrying silent questions. When will it change? How much longer will it feel like this? Is something wrong with me? But I want to be clear with you, I have never stopped working. What felt like silence was me making room. I was clearing the ground, removing the things that couldn't stay, so I could build something lasting in your life. You're not cursed. You're not forgotten. You are being prepared for something you haven't seen yet. I know your heart has been heavy. I know you've walked through seasons where you had to encourage others while no one was checking on you. And I honor that. I see your faithfulness when it wasn't easy. I've counted every time you stayed kind, stayed faithful, stayed patient when it felt unfair. And now, I'm turning those quiet sacrifices into loud blessings. You're about to see the harvest of all the faith you've sown in secret. This isn't a random shift, it's a response to every prayer you didn't think I heard. A response to every time you obeyed me even when it didn't make sense. A response to every time you forgave when you wanted to stay angry. I've been watching, and now I'm rewarding. Not because you earned it, but because I promised I would never forget you. Comment 1111 if you believe his promises still stand strong over your life. You've looked around and wondered why others seemed to get ahead. Why doors opened for them but stayed closed for you. But what you didn't see was how I've been saving you from things that looked good on the surface but would have pulled you far from your purpose. I didn't deny you to punish you. I delayed you to protect you. And now that it's time, I'm opening the right door. Not just a door of opportunity, but a door of peace. A door that leads to the life I actually wrote for you. The waiting wasn't a mistake. It was necessary, because I was working on your heart. I was softening places that had grown calloused from too much disappointment. I was healing the parts of you that got used to settling. I was pulling out the fear that convinced you to expect less. And now, you're ready for what I've prepared. You've let go of things you never thought you could release. You've surrendered dreams you thought would never come back. And now, I'm returning to you what you laid down, but better, stronger, purer, holy. You've walked through fire, and not once did I leave your side. Even when the flames got close, I was shielding you. Even when the pressure felt unbearable, I was holding your frame together. You didn't realize it, but I carried you through things others wouldn't have survived. That wasn't luck. That wasn't strength on your own. That was me, my grace, my presence, my love that refuses to let go of you. And I am not done. I'm still speaking, still guiding, still protecting. And now, I'm restoring. One by one, the pieces you thought were lost forever, I'm placing them back. But this time, I'm placing them where they belong. No more forcing what doesn't fit. No more holding on to what doesn't feed your soul. I'm giving you clarity. I'm giving you peace. I'm giving you the freedom to walk away from things I never called you to carry. You don't have to earn my love. You don't have to prove your worth. You are not a burden. You are not a failure. You are not too broken. You are mine. And you are loved completely, deeply, eternally. You are loved on the days you get it right, and on the days you fall short. You are loved when you pray with passion, and when all you can do is sit in silence. You are loved not because of what you do, but because of who I am, and I am the God who finishes what he starts. What I've started in you will not end in disappointment. What I've promised you will not be taken away. I know you've had to fight off doubt. I know you've wrestled with fear. But those things are breaking tonight. I'm speaking new faith into you, a deeper trust, a renewed fire. The kind of faith that doesn't shake when life gets hard. The kind of faith that keeps going even when you don't have the answers. Because the truth is, I never asked you to have all the answers. I only asked you to stay close. And you've done that, even in your questioning, even in your pain, you stayed. And I honor that. I am blessing that. You didn't give up. And because you didn't give up, I'm about to pour out something in your life that doesn't make sense to anyone else. Favor that looks impossible. Peace that can't be explained. Provision that seems too perfect to be coincidence. That's what I do. I don't work in almost. I work in completion. When I move, it's not halfway. When I bless, it's not with leftovers. I give fully. I restore completely. I redeem totally. And I'm about to show you what that looks like. You've seen glimpses before, little signs, moments of hope. But now, you're going to see the full picture begin to take shape. You're going to walk into rooms you didn't even know existed. You're going to hear your name in places you never applied. You're going to be chosen for things you felt unqualified for. Not because of your resume, not because of your reputation, but because of my hand on your life. And when it happens, don't shrink back. Don't second guess, just walk forward with peace, with courage, with faith. You don't need to carry the fear into tomorrow. You don't need to carry the doubt into your future. Let it fall. Leave it here. I've already gone ahead of you. I've already cleared the way. You just have to take the next step. And when you do, you'll find that everything you've been praying for, hoping for, crying for, it's been waiting right on the other side of your obedience. Comment 777 if you know God is still in control, even when you can't see the full picture. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know the days have felt longer lately. I know the nights have carried more weight than usual. I see how tired your spirit has been, even when your body keeps going. I see how you show up for others, even when no one checks on you. I see how you encourage people while secretly wondering when it will be your turn. And it will. It's coming. The moment where everything starts to change, the moment where peace finally outweighs the pain. It's already on the way. I didn't bring you this far to leave you hanging. I didn't let you survive what tried to destroy you just to abandon you now. I'm not like the people who walked away when it got hard. I'm not like the voices that told you to just deal with it, to keep quiet, to move on. I'm the God who stays, the God who lifts, the God who breathes life into dry bones and turns mourning into praise. You've been faithful when it was hard. You've kept believing even when your hands were empty, and I've seen all of it. Heaven saw the days you prayed anyway, the nights you worshipped with tears in your eyes, the mornings you woke up discouraged but still whispered, "God, help me through this day." And I did, and I will, every time. The shift is already happening. I've started moving things behind the scenes. I've started removing what you didn't even know was blocking you. That's why some relationships ended. That's why some doors closed. That's why certain opportunities faded away. It wasn't punishment. It was protection. I'm clearing the path for what's really yours. Comment 555 if you trust that He's making room for something greater. You don't need to chase anything. What I've prepared for you will arrive exactly when it should. The right people will find you. The right doors will open. You won't have to manipulate, force, or beg. What is sent by me will come with peace, not pressure. You will feel it. You will know. I'm not a God of confusion. I'm not a God who plays games with your heart. I bring peace. I bring clarity. I bring truth that calms the soul. There are things you prayed for a long time ago that you've even forgotten about, but I haven't. I'm still working with the seeds you planted in tears. They're not buried. They're growing, quietly, deeply, and soon they will break through the surface. It may feel slow, but slow doesn't mean still. My timing is not like yours. I'm more interested in building something lasting than something fast. What I'm doing in your life is not rushed. It's steady. It's sacred. I've watched you carry weights that others don't even know about. I've seen you get out of bed on days when it felt like too much. I've seen you keep going even when your heart was heavy. I know how hard it's been. But I also know how strong you are, not because of your willpower, but because of my spirit in you. That's what's kept you. That's what will keep carrying you through. You are not alone in this house. My presence is there, even now, even in this moment. I am with you. I've walked with you through every hallway, sat beside you during the lonely nights, protected you while you slept. I've stood between you and what was meant to harm you. So many things didn't happen because I stopped them. You didn't even know you were in danger, but I did, and I guarded you. You think nothing is changing, but I'm working on things you can't see yet. I'm softening hearts. I'm positioning people. I'm arranging conversations, shifting minds, preparing divine alignments that will appear at just the right time. You won't have to knock 10 times. The right door will open effortlessly. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am. And I am faithful. You will walk into blessings that don't match your qualifications. You'll receive favor that doesn't match your bank account. You'll be called into rooms where your name was spoken by people you've never even met. This is what happens when I move. This is what happens when you stay faithful, even in the dark. The reward isn't just in heaven, it's here too. And it's coming. Don't give in to the lie that it's too late. Don't let the enemy convince you that you've missed your moment. I am the Redeemer of time. I restore what was lost. I bring life where there was death, and I rebuild what was broken beyond recognition. I don't need perfect conditions to work. I work in the middle of chaos. I work when others count you out. I work when you're exhausted and don't have the strength to try again. That's when my power is strongest.